Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be going through a song by James Taylor called Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight. It's really a cool song, has some wonderful voicings, a little bit on the jazzy side. And you know, James Taylor is known as a great singer-songwriter, of course, but he was much more than that. He was a wonderful guitar player. He played some great stuff and a little bit tricky too. You know, I mean, you don't hear a lot of writing like this anymore. But it's beautiful, beautifully written song. We're going to get some really good voicings out of this. I'll play through it first and then I'll take it sort of step by step. So here we go from the beginning on James Taylor, Don't Let Me Be Lonely. All right, so that's the basic outline of the chords for Don't Let Me Be Lonely. Let me walk you through the parts individually. Again, there's some really nice chords that are in here, and he kind of like went out of the jazz idiom a little bit. So he's going to start off, I'm going to call these as numbers. He's going to start off with a 2, 5, 1. So if I'm in the key of D, the second chord, D is E, and it would be a minor chord, and then the 5 would be D, E, F, G, A, or F sharp actually. A, and it would be some sort of A dominant chord, and then to a major chord. In the jazz idiom, you might do like something like that. But he's going to take it a little bit differently with some really nice like acoustic voicings. So I'm going to do like this. I'm going to start off with an E minor 9, and it's going to be the notes E. I'm going to deaden the string on that A note. So if you notice that A is dead, and I'm killing it with my first finger, and then I'm doing E, G, D, F sharp. And you'll notice something about, I play these inconsistently with my fingerings. I didn't watch any of his live stuff to see if he was consistent in his fingerings. But when I start off, I do 1, 3, 2. And then I'm going to take an A chord. So I open up that A, and I'm going to do same voicing on top, which is really nice. And then I'm going to go to an D major 7, D, A, C sharp, E, and then to an E flat diminished chord. So it's almost like a little D7 chord, but with an E flat bass. So E flat, A, C, F sharp, excuse me. And then back into the next chord. And as much as possible, I try to move my fingers as little as possible. So if you notice, I've got these two fingers here, my third finger and my second finger, and they, on the next chord, are going to place in that exact same slot, but up a fret and up a string set. So I don't do this and try to reset. I sort of keep them in the same shape, and even my first finger, if you notice, it's going to be the exact same positioning. So I don't have to move a whole lot if you notice that movement there. And that's really an important thing for chord voicing changing. So and the second time through, I'm going to go to an F sharp minor 7. This is the normal F sharp minor 7, so I'm doing 2, 3, 3, 3. I think I did it like this just because I got caught. I forgot what chord I was going to be honest with you, and ended up just going this way. Again, sometimes when I'm playing, you know, I don't really think about my fingers. I just think about the stuff that needs pushed down. And then I go to a B7, that version of the B7, just your normal B7 chord. So B, F sharp, A, D sharp, and that's on the downbeat. So then I'm going to go to a G, D with an F sharp. I don't know what fingering he does. He could do thumb with a D on top, or he could do that, you know, since he's coming from it's almost up to you how you want to do that. And then to a B minor 7, but I'm going to do B, A, D, F sharp, but again with this fingering here. And the reason I do that fingering is I've got to get to an E7 chord, which is going to be like E, E, G sharp, D, F sharp. It's actually a 9 chord. So again, I'm going to go from here. Sorry, with and that's on the 8th note up. And then if you notice my fingering, because I'm already in this fingering here, I'm going to just lift up my first finger and I'm going to go right into this E minor 9. A, same as the first 2 chords that we've played, except for I just switched my fingering. Since I'm already in this fingering, I'm going to stay there. All right, second time through it does the exact same thing, but it's going to go from this chord to a regular D chord. That's going to take me into the bridge section, which is going to be B minor 7, or B minor, excuse me, then B minor major 7. So it's B, F sharp, A sharp, D, F sharp. And then, so that's a B minor 7. You notice I have an odd fingering, but because I'm coming from this one, I just keep this fingering. So 1, 4, 1, 3, 1. You could switch it to your regular one if you want, but I think it's better to have these notes ring as much as possible together. That's why I do that. And then to my E 9 that we did before, so from here. Then back to my E minor. E minor 9, A13, and then I go to a C2, G, and you could do some sort of fill there, you know, some little something. Whatever fill you want to do in there. And then we're back into the top of the tune. To me right now. Tell me lies, but hold me tight. Save your goodbyes for the morning light, but don't let me be lonely tonight. And that's basically all the changes that are in Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight. Hopefully that helped you with some of the voicings, some of the fingerings on that. So until next time, God bless.